So this is problem 6-3 that you had to do, and this is a bit involved, okay? So here's my blue box. Okay, we spent $270,000 on the investment. Okay, and we bought 90%, so that means your implied fair value is $300,000. Your book value is the common stock and retained earnings at the point of acquisition date. Okay, that gives me a difference between fair value and book value of 60, and all of it goes towards goodwill. So here's my data that I have gathered, okay, which I suggest you do that to keep stuff straight, okay. We have 10,000 unrealized profit in beginning inventory, okay, that's listed in item number 1. Okay, we have 12,000 in ending inventory and total sales of 72,000 for this year, okay, we're only worried about this year, okay. In this year, okay, we sold land, parent to sub, okay, book value to the parent, okay, you're going to need that, and total sales price, you're going to need that, okay. So deferred profit here of 5. And then the prior year, we sold equipment, parent sold to subsidiary. You're going to need to know that because now you are recognizing $2,000 a year, okay. Because the sales price was 35, the book value was 28, that gives you a deferred profit of whatever that is. Whatever 35 minus 28 is? 7. And then it's 3.5 years worth. Because this, then you have to recognize, was sold halfway through the year, so last year they got half a year's recognition of the profit. Okay, so what does that mean? That means we have journal entries. Okay, and again, you probably don't have to hand these in with your homework, but I'll go through them and then I'll show you how it's posted. Okay, whole amount of sales is eliminated for 2012. Okay, so that's the whole 72,000. Okay, we can recognize last year's profit. Okay, which is here, and then we have to defer this year's profit, and then in ending, recognize beginning. Okay. Then the land we sold this year, we have to eliminate the gain. Okay. And then, okay, we have to eliminate the unrealized gain. Basically, we're depreciating, okay, that unrealized gain in the equipment that we sold last year. Okay. And then, okay, current year equipment, we get to recognize 1 year's worth, okay? And then you finally get to your lunch box, and then, which looks like that. Income from your subsidiaries, 50,000. You own 90%. Okay. You have to defer your profit from your ending inventory. You get to recognize profit in your ending inventory. You have to defer the profit on that land, but you can recognize 1 year's worth of profit on that equipment. Okay. Then you get to your 40,000, which would be on your income statement. That 40,000. So that's how you prove it. Okay, unfortunately for you, that's all downstream. Okay, then dividends. Okay, you get 90% of what the subsidiary did. That's a plug. Okay, then you're eliminating your retained earnings. You're eliminating your capital stock. You're putting on the goodwill. That difference.
Can you slide back to slide it back that way?
You mean so you can see that?
Just the letters, the other way.
Oh, other way. Okay, and then this one, this is where I did the cheater amount, and I looked to see what number you needed to finish, to zero that out. So I took the beginning balance, that investment account, which was 303,000, and then I had 3 journal entries here that affected it. Okay, and then you end up, that's what you need to zero that out. That's how you do that. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. Then for the non-controlling interest people, okay, they just get 10% of the income of the subsidiary. No messing around with deferred gains and losses because it was all downstream. Okay. Then you have dividends receivable on the parent you have to eliminate, okay? And then they tell you in the wording on item number 10 that one of you owes the other 10,000. So this is what it looks like. Can you write all that down?
No.
No? Nah? Can you figure it out? Okay, well, your two columns should add up to 510,000. And your adjusted here should be 1512. You could write those down, and then that would help you know if you got them down. I'll just leave this up here for a while, and then you can start working on that in class.